Hello and Assalamu alaikum students. I'm your Pakistan Studies teacher, Ms. Sayyida Rakshanda Zahra. Students, as you know that we are learning about the energy resources of Pakistan. And in today's session, we'll learn about the advantages and disadvantages of energy resources. Okay, let's have a look on it. We are going to learn about the wind power, solar power, thermal power, nuclear power, and hydroelectric power. What you would say energy resources? That energy resource that can produce heat, power life, move objects, or produce electricity. Matter that stores energy is called a fuel. Most of the energy we use today come from fossil fuels and renewable sources like sun, wind, and biomass. Energy resources of Pakistan include wind power, solar power, hydropower, thermal power, nuclear power. Okay, let's talk about the wind power. The kinetic energy of wind used to convert into electrical energy with the help of wind turbines. Wind turbine actually is a rotating machine which converts the kinetic energy wind into mechanical energy, and then the generator converts it into electricity. As you can see here, through wind, TK, they generate electricity here, and then it moves towards the transformers. What are the advantages and disadvantages of wind energy or wind power? First of all, let's have a look at the advantages. That it's a renewable resource, means it can be used again and again. It's not in limited quantity. Then environmental friendly, means don't it doesn't give harm to the environment or does not produces any harmful gas. Cost effective energy generation and can be recycled. Supply electricity to distant areas. When we talk about the disadvantages, so it is expensive to build, threat to wildlife, big open spaces are required for installation, noise pollution, and strength of wind is not constant all the time. Okay, another type of energy or power is solar power, and you know solar energy is radiant light and heat from the sun. Solar power is used to convert into electricity using photovoltaic cells. Photovoltaic cells absorb the sun's energy and convert it into DC electricity. As you can see here, they are using the sun power. Okay. See, number one, sunlight hits the solar panels and generates DC current. Then this is again converts DC electricity to AC. Then here the AC electricity is supplied to the building. For excess of electricity flows into the grid, and electricity is drawn from the grid when supply from solar panel is not sufficient. What are the advantages? Number one, the most important thing is that it's a renewable form of energy or renewable resource that we can use it again and again, and in you know not in a limited quantity. It is in unlimited quantity. Then pollution free, environmental friendly, cost effective energy generation, low maintenance cost, reduced dependence on fossil fuels. Yes. Then what are the disadvantages? Expensive to build, threat to wildlife, big open spaces for installation, solar energy storage is expensive, and also it is weather dependent. If we'll be having clouds or cloudy weather, so we cannot generate this electricity as we need more sunlight to generate it. Hydropower, okay, hydropower is power derived from the energy of falling or fast running water. Okay, electricity produced from generators driven by turbines that convert the potential energy of falling or fast flowing water into mechanical energy. You can see here the hydropower plants are built on dams, okay, and with the help of this of falling water or the fast running water, they generate electricity. Turbines are here, generator, transformers, and then energy transforms. Advantages are again renewable resource है, no greenhouse gases, can store water, can store water in reservoir, power generation is efficient cause, water is used for irrigation. Disadvantages includes that expensive to build and maintain dam, large area to build can affect fish life, force people to leave their homes, and dry season may affect the water level also. Okay. Thermal power. The fuel is used to convert water into steam. Here, yes, we are using fuel. Okay. Into steam for generating electricity. Water is heated, turns into steam, and drives a steam turbine, which drives an electrical generator. In most, a steam driven turbine converts heat to mechanical power as an intermediate to electrical power. You can see here how it happens through this picture. Thermal power advantages are that less initial cost to build thermal power stations and can be built at small space. Also, they use fuel which is cheap, for example, coal, not dependent on weather, and fuel can be easily transported. Non-renewable energy disadvantages are that it is not environment friendly. It pollutes the environment. Okay, and high operational and maintenance cost, requires huge amount of water. Operating cost is high. Nuclear power is energy released by a nuclear reaction, especially by fission or fusion. Two reactions. Nuclear energy uses fuel made from mined and uranium to make steam that drives a steam turbine, connect to a generator that produces electricity. You can see here that how a nuclear power station works or how it produces electricity. Advantages are again that are cheaper to run once built and low fuel cost, continuously generate electricity. It is a clean form of energy also, do not contribute to global warming. I mean, a clean form of energy, reliable source of energy. Disadvantages includes that it creates radioactive waste. It is expensive to build and maintain, can cause serious accidents, and skilled expertise are required. Takes days to switch on and off the plant. Okay, students, here is an assignment for you. You are going to do these two questions. First of all, you are going to write advantages and disadvantages of the given powers, okay, or the energy resources of Pakistan. For example, solar power, you are going to maintain two columns, one for advantage and second for disadvantage. And then you are going to write for all these energy resources. And then compare the hydel power with thermal power, okay, in 5 points. You are going to compare it, okay. That's it for today. Inshallah, we'll meet again with another topic. So till then, students, Allah Hafiz.